Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna make the branzino al cartoccio. So let me give you the ingredients. Right, so for this occasion we're gonna use the branzino or the Mediterranean striped bass or lupo di mar, however you know this fish. You can always change the fish for fillet if you don't like the heron or anything like this. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna remove this part on the top like this. So you're gonna start slowly. First you're gonna set it down like this. And then with the knife, you're gonna start right here, all the way through the head, and then cut right here. This is garbage, move to the side, and then the sides and the bottom, same thing. If you have the scissors, you use the scissor. If not, with the knife. And then we're gonna season it all around and inside, okay? So make sure that you don't see any blood or anything like that. Same thing here. Remove the excess of carcasses or whatever is in there. And then we're gonna use some seasoning, very simple. So it's gonna be salt, pepper to taste. So I'm gonna use olive oil, and then I'm using this violet salt. You can use any salt that you like. This one is with the red wine, so you can always use a regular salt or this other one. Some black pepper, and also we're gonna use some vegetables. I'm here some red onions, about half an onion, 4 or 5 garlic cloves slices. I got some leeks, so I got the tops of the leek. You can use it all however you want to use, half and half. I'm gonna use this. It's just the tops of the leek. And also I got these little peppers. So I got like one of each, yellow, red, and orange. Then we're just gonna cut them like slices. So this is gonna be for my stuffing. And also we're gonna need some potatoes. Make sure you put them on water so that way they don't turn black. And it's gonna be about 1 potato for fish. And also a yellow lime or lemon. You can use either or. We're gonna use some slices, some fresh herbs, got some rosemary, thyme. You can always use the fish blend, which is chives, dill, and tarragon if you don't find these ones, okay? And I'm gonna use some of this white wine, Sauvignon. So, and also we're gonna need our oven preheated 375, and we're gonna bake it, okay? So we're gonna use the parchment paper. You can use the parchment or the foil, either or works. So I'm gonna do one of each so that way you can see the difference, and then let me give you the next step. Right, so for our fish we're gonna do the same thing, olive oil all around, inside and out. And then we're gonna stuff it, okay, with the fresh herbs and some of the wedges. You can always use lemon or lime or any citrus. Same thing here, some garlic. And then we're gonna season it all around. Salt, pepper to taste. And also I'm gonna use some butter. Okay, we're gonna put some about 3 tablespoons of butter, or as much as you want. Let's do 1.5 tablespoons. And we're gonna use this for our fish. So over here in the wax paper, we're gonna need some olive oil. And I'm gonna like this. And then we're gonna mix our vegetables. Same thing, salt, pepper to taste. And first we're gonna do the potatoes on the bottom. So 1 potato for each fish. Just like this. Some of the fresh herbs on the bottom. So I'm gonna return because I'm gonna wash my hands so I can show you the next step. Now you're gonna put your vegetables on the bottom, and then we're gonna put our fish in here. Herbs, garlic, aromatics, everything inside. And also we're gonna need some white wine, okay, 1 shot. That's gonna help us to steam. And then you're gonna close it. So you're gonna move it a little bit to the top side. So that way you can pull your fish like this. And you're gonna close it like this. Okay. So we're gonna make a bag, basically. We're gonna bag it up. Okay. Just like this. All around. And you can use double parchment paper, or you can use the foil also. So what we're gonna do with the foil, same thing. So that way it's gonna steam our fish. And we're gonna do the same procedure. Okay. Close, fold, 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 and twist. Okay, so that way you got your fish inside. Same thing, you're gonna close it right here, make it tight. Close. And this one is gonna be tighter, okay, so that way it doesn't, all the steam doesn't get out. And when you twist it, you're gonna see that's gonna puff. So we got some air. Now we're gonna put them in the oven. Over here. See, nice and puffy. Same thing with this one. So you got your oven preheated, 375. Then you're gonna rise your temperature to 475, and we're gonna cook it for about 10 to 15 minutes. Middle shelf. Then we're gonna come back and show you the final results. Right, so since we have some extra leftover potatoes and vegetables, you can always, in the meantime that your fish is gonna be cooking, you're gonna have enough time to, cook your potatoes and have an extra garnish on the side. So the potatoes, and then we're gonna take them out and saute our rest of our vegetables. So I'm gonna come back and show you next time. And now we're gonna take out these potatoes and we're gonna saute the rest of the vegetables in here. So this is gonna be just an extra side dish. That way we have an extra on the side. Okay. Then I'm gonna show you how to saute the vegetables. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna saute your vegetables in the same oil. Okay. So we're just gonna cook them for about 2 minutes. In the meantime, we're gonna check our fish. Okay. All right. So like I said, this is gonna be an extra side dish. Just put them on the side like this, so that way we have an extra side. And then just some lemon or lime, so that way you have an extra side on the side. So now we're gonna check our fish and plate it. So you're gonna give them about 25 minutes. I'll say we're gonna do 15, but I put 25 because we have a whole fish. So it's better to be a little bit overcooked than undercooked. So now we're just gonna let it rest a little bit, so that way when we open it, it's gonna steam out. So on the restaurant, we usually serve the garnish on the side, like this. And then we have either the chef come to the table and debone it for you, or the server. But if you have experience in deboning the fish, then go ahead and do it yourself. So we're just gonna let them steam. I'm gonna come back and show you how to debone it. When you serve it, you can serve it whole like this and bring it to the table like this. But sometimes on the restaurants, they don't want to see the head. They don't want to see how do you clean it. So a lot of people, they say, can you bring it already clean or dressed from the kitchen? So in the kitchen, we have our garnish already on the side, and then we'll dress it in the back. But I can show you how to dress it, So we're going to need a spoon and a fork, and most of the time we start from the back. Since we fold it, same thing. You just want to unwrap it like this, to the side. Usually you bring your cart, you have your stuff on the side, your olive oil, your garnish, and just like this. Same thing, unfold it. So I'm gonna grab my olive oil, come back and show you next step. So now we're gonna do the French style service. So you're gonna remove the head. Sometimes people they want it on the table, some people they don't, so you're gonna ask if they like it, you put it in there. If not, take it out. And then with the spoon, you're gonna go through here and press it down, okay? See? And then you're gonna go through the tail right here, and you're gonna fold it like this, okay? So nicely done. Then on the side, you're gonna put your wedges, your trimmings, whatever you're gonna have the extra, okay? And watch, this is pretty much done by itself. So over here, spoon on the bottom, grab your bones to the side, okay? Bones to the side. See, same thing on the belly. Make sure there's no bones. Put them in your little spoon and move it to the side. So right here, this one out, and just double check, okay? So now from here to your plate. Sometimes when you serve this fish, usually it's for 2 people, or if you want to just do it for yourself, it's fine, but most of the times they serve it per couple. And like this. So you got one side, make sure you got all the bones out, and then you just finish it with the olive oil and some of the garnish on top. So I'm just gonna grab my garnish so that way I can put them on top and finish our plate. Okay, put them in the back of your spoon. And I used to do this a lot when I used to do the table side plating. But you know, over here in the States it's a little different. Most of the people, they don't want to do this anymore. But it is a really refined service. But this fish is done, as you can see, nicely done. So it's gonna take about 25 to 30 minutes depending on the size of the fish. So from here, this one goes on the other side. So right here, so that way you can serve the 2 fillets. And voila, no more bones. And then we finish it with the vegetables like this. Sometimes, you know, they're undercooked, sometimes they're fine, so that's why they give it to you on the side, so that way you're not struggling. So these ones, they'll take it back to the kitchen, reheat it if they need to, but most of the times, you know, we have already our backups done, and we're just gonna finish it right here like this. And your lemon or your lime, just like that. Olive oil, and voila. So hopefully you guys like this video, and don't forget to share, comment, subscribe, like, and enjoy. Let's quality control this baby. Look at this, no bones. Thank you. Really good. Thank you.